Justin, I'm going to give you a countdown. We'll go ahead and get started, and so we can get into the interview. If that's going to work for you. So he's still trying to get the lineup. So I don't. Okay, I'm going to give you a countdown, and I'll get started. I don't know, you'll have to talk to him. Okay, Justin, I'm going to give you a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody, from New Palestine High School. TV3 brings you tonight's basketball game between the New Palestine Dragons and Connersville Spartans with Lori Myers. This is Fran Como, and this is the Spartan Pregame Show presented by Union Savings and Loan Association, Connersville's hometown bank since 1892. The Spartans defeated East Central in their last ball game, a 20-point win, 59-39 over the Trojans, ending a 6-game losing streak, putting their season record right now at 10-9. Here's Spartan coach Kerry Brown on that win and tonight's opponent.
Coach, tonight I hope the youngsters pick up where they left off at East Central.
Yeah, it'd be really nice. All we're trying to do now is we can't win the conference, but we can still win the sectional. So we're just trying to build off our last game against East Central down there, win by 18, 20, whatever it was, and play our best down the stretch here as we get ready for the sectional. Tonight's opponent's going to test us. Then we've got 2 conference games this weekend with Franklin County and Lawrenceburg, and then we play a really good Northeastern team next Tuesday. So just trying to use the last 2 weeks as a springboard and to be playing our best when the sectional rolls around.
Have the kids played a better second half since the Newcastle game?
No, probably not. But I was telling Sam and I was telling somebody else, we've actually been practicing pretty decent, I thought. You wouldn't know by the wins and the losses and some of the scores with some of the opponents we've been playing, but over the last 2 weeks, I can think of 1 or maybe 2 nights when I walked away from practice thinking this wasn't good enough. But the rest of the time, the other 80% of the time, I thought we'd done some good things in practice. So the kids have kept a positive attitude about it, and that was important when you're going through a stretch like that. You know, you can't get down on yourselves. You have to stay together and rally around one another, and you can't point fingers. And I thought it showed in the second half the other night, and we're going to get another chance tonight to get tested. We'll find out about our character, and maybe there'll be a little more adversity tonight that we'll have to deal with, but that's part of it. And these guys are good. They've got a really good point guard. They've got a 6'5" wing that's going to go to Hanover. They've got another 6'5" kid that's going to go play Division NAI football. They've got another 6'5" kid, so there's going to be a lot of challenges tonight, but that's okay. I think our kids will be up to the challenge.
Who are you going to put on Gizzy Kid?
Clay Garrison's going to start on him, and then after that, we're not quite sure whoever we need to step up. Carter Bodwell, Toby Billups. It just depends who's on the floor for us. They start 3-6-5 guys, and we've only got 2 big guys, so we also have to figure out who's going to guard that other 6'5" guy. And right now that'll be Billups, and then we'll see what the game, how it plays out and fouls and things like that. But it won't be the first time we've been undersized. We just have to grind in there and use a lot of technique and beat them to the spot and, just play harder than they do, and that'll be a big key for us.
This New Pal team got off to a kind of a rocky start, but lately they have a pretty good win streak.
Well, if you look at what they lost from last year, that would be part of the reason they got off to the start they did. And then if you look at who they played, their strength of schedule is like 43rd in the state. Ours is like 83rd or 86th. So they've played a really good schedule. They lost a lot from last year, but they're finally, hitting their stride here when you want to be late in the season.
Spartans owe them a win. New Pal last season, final game of the season, Spartans won, but New Pal came to the sectional and they came out guns blazing and eliminated the Spartans.
Yeah, we got the regular season matchup at Spartan Bowl, then they knocked us out of the tournament in the sectional. Interesting note, they've got in their publication tonight, since we've started this series in 2014, we're 5-2 against them. Hopefully after tonight we'll be 6-2. But it's been a good competitive series. They're a growing school. They've got about 1,200 now.
Yes.
They've got athletes. They've got kids that are going to go play next level. So it's been a good competitive series. I think both schools have benefited from it.
Back to the East Central game for just a second. It must have been a real confidence builder for the kids.
Well, and especially Cole, and he's taken some things personal. He's the guy that's moved into the starting lineup, replacing Ethan after he got hurt, and he's taken some of this personally. Obviously, we don't feel like he needs to do that, but it's good when kids hold themselves accountable. He had 20 points in the game, by far his best performance of the year, and then Jacob Brown had 15, and those two guys inside opened it up. I think we had 5 guys that made 3-pointers in the game. So, we've preached that all year, to play inside out, to get some post touches, and we did as good a job as we've done all year Thursday night, and hopefully that'll continue tonight.
I know the kids realize what they're facing here tonight. It'll be a great game to win.
Well, this is a kind of a football school, so if we walk out of here with a W tonight, we're definitely headed in the right direction. And even if we don't win tonight, but we play well and we compete well, we play hard, we're still moving in the right direction.
Big weekend. Franklin County comes to Spartan Bowl on Friday, and that's always a great game. The 4 quarters for cancer and girl-boy dance. We want all the fans to fill the bowl.
Yeah, I anticipate being a great crowd Friday night for the Franklin County game that beat Cancer in 4 quarters. The guy-girl dance, there's a lot going on that night. And then another conference game Saturday. And right now we're still in position to get second place in the conference. So we can't win it, but, if we can win those 2 games and put ourselves in second, we'll have done everything that we could then to finish out the conference season.
Lawrenceburg doing pretty well?
Yeah, they're solid, very solid. They had Greensburg down 10 one of the nights I was there watching them, so they're a solid team. They didn't hold on and didn't win the game, but they're pretty good. They've got one of the better players in the conference in the Yoon kid.
And you pointed out Northeastern comes to Connersville for the final game a week from tomorrow night. This is a 2A team that's doing well.
Yeah, I don't know what they're ranked, but it's been a good series with us in Northeastern over the last few years. Good competitive games. I think games that helps get them better and helps get us better. It's been a dogfight with Northeastern. So, and they're good again this year. They're ranked, and Coach Ross does an outstanding job over there as well.
Let's get some 4 W's here as we end the season, okay?
Be nice to finish out the season on a high note. But again, whether we win or lose, as long as we're making strides, getting better, ultimately, that's what we want to do.
Spartan fans are anxiously waiting for Sunday afternoon and the pairings.
We are too. I'll have the kids over. We'll feed them. We're not in 4A anymore. We're hosting our sectional this year with the conference teams minus East Central. So, and I think the draw always normally plays a key in it. Having 7 teams in our section will be a little bit different as well. There'll be a Tuesday night game, and then someone will get a bye and play the winner of the Tuesday night game Friday night.
Have a great game, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, that's Spartan Coach Terry Brown on tonight's ball game. Larry?
Union Savings Alone offers hometown service with great rates on CDs and deposit accounts and local loan approvals when you are in need of financing. They also have a trust department, and with 2 locations in town, downtown at 730 Central Avenue and uptown at 500 West 30th Street. Union Savings and Loan is truly Connersville's hometown bank. Union Savings and Loan. People you know, neighbors you trust.
Okay, Larry, thanks. Let's have the lineup.
Okay. First of all, for the New Palestine Dragons, at forward, a 6'5" senior, Dawson Eastus. At forward, a 6'4" senior, number 5, Eric Radebush. At center, a 6'5" junior, number 44, Matthew Brown. At freshman, number 14, Blaine Nunnally. And at guard, a 6'1 senior, Maximus Gizzi. The Dragons are coached by Mr. Trent Whitaker. And now the starting lineup for Connersville Spartans. At forward, number 40, Cole Martin, a junior. At center, a senior, number 50, Jacob Brown. At guard, a sophomore, Toby Billups. And at guard, a junior, Jonah Graham. And at guard, a senior, number 10, Clay Garrison. So there's your lineups for both teams tonight, Brian.
Okay, thanks a lot, Larry. We are minutes away from the tip-off of tonight's ball game. And this has been the pregame brought to you by Union Savings and Loan Association, Connersville's hometown bank since 1892. New Palestine averages 54.4 points a game. The Spartans' offensive average is 44.6. When on defense, the Spartans allow their opponents to score 42.2 points a game, and New Pal gives up 61.2 points a game. In free throws, it is Spartans with 60% from the free throw line, and New Pal averages 71% from free throws. And in field goals, the Spartans hit 51%, and New Pal hits 46.2% of their ball games. Spartans lost tonight's first ball game. The JV team fell 50-47. They had a 10-point lead early in the fourth period, but let it get away and again lose tonight here at New Pal by 3 points. But we do have good news for the freshmen. They won their ball game over New Palestine also earlier tonight.
It looks like we still have some ducks left for
right now. We're getting ready for the public announcement of the starting lineups of this ball game. Right now they are asking the fans to stand for the national anthem.
At this time, we'd ask that you please rise and remove your hats and face the flag that hangs above center court as we honor our country with the playing of the national anthem.
The New Palestine Spartan Sports Network game is being brought to you by American Heritage Realty. Buying or selling, see American Heritage first. Reed Health Connersville, we are here to help you. George's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment. Free delivery, the number to call is 825-6251. Don's Auto Sales and Tires, major brand tires at very affordable prices. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
FCN Bank, building stronger communities, one great local event at a time. Fold Flooring, a wide selection of quality flooring, plus expert installation. Mancino's Pizza and Grinders, great place to eat in Connersville. Try a Spartan Classic. Urban Winkler Funeral Home. Call 825-1761 or 458-0745 and ask about pre-planning services. Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency, an independent agency representing numerous companies for your every need. The Eye Center, Connersville, complete eye care for every member of your family.
Trent Whitaker coaches the new Palestine Dragons. They are 10-10 on this season. They won their last ball game a couple of nights ago when they defeated Shelbyville by a score of 89-49. This team has a lot of firepower. Earlier in the season, they put up 91 points in one of their games. Gary Brown coaches the Spartans. The Spartans are right now 10 wins and 9 losses. 3 ball games remaining after tonight on the schedule. This Friday and Saturday, as we talked with Coach Brown about. They'll be at home on Friday night with Franklin County and at Lawrenceburg on Saturday. Here we go. Brown jumps center for the Spartans. Number 50 is Jacob. Spartans in their traveling red uniforms. And Dawson Easton, he is 6 feet 5. He will be jumping for the new Palestine Dragons. Brown, the tallest guy on the floor right now, 6'7". Important ball game tonight. The Spartans hope to capitalize on the great win at East Central last week, and here we go. The Spartans control the tip. It is Toby Billups moving it across the timeline over to Garrison, out to Graham, back over to Billups. Spartans have Brown and Martin into the basket, driving down along the baseline. Billups comes out, can't get the shot away. Now goes to Brown, backs his way toward the basket, hooks one up and in. Jacob Brown scores the first 2 points of the ball game. Spartans go up 2-0.
Nice move by Jacob. That's a patent move of his if you keep that going.
That's right. With the ball, Gizzy has it. He's their leading point maker for this new Palestine team. Holding the ball now is Nunnally, a 5'10" freshman. Got a nose guard on and some tape on his face. Work the ball to number 44. Hooks one up, misses. Spartans grab the rebound. That shot was attempted by Brown of New Palestine. So both teams have fellows by the name of Brown. Connersville ball. Here is Brown with it. Being guarded by Brown. Jacob works his way to the basket, up and in. 4-0 Spartans. Here comes Gizzy working it into front court, number 11. As we pointed out, he's the leading point maker, headed for Marion College next year. Here's a loose ball, nice steal by the Spartans. Brown Billups works down, ball knocked away by New Palestine, and quickly across the timeline are the Dragons. Number 5 drives down along the baseline, feeds off. Jumper from the baseline is missed. That was missed by Radabush. He's into this ball game with an 8.9 per game average for the home team. Brown with it in the corner for Connersville. Works the ball. Feeds to Garrison along the baseline. Brown out to Graham. A 3 on the way, and it rims the basket. Jonah Graham misses on a 3-point try. Across the timeline. Eastis for New Palestine. Gives to Gizzy, and the fans behind us from Connersville wanted a double dribbling call, but they didn't get it. Here's Nunnally, this freshman. Spartans on defense. Gizzy fires a jumper, and it's in and out for New Palestine. Spartans with the rebound, controlling the boards great tonight. CHS. Graham in front court. Jonah looks at the defense of New Palestine. Starts to drive down. Comes back out. Looks for an open man. Can't find anybody. Finally gives to Jacob Brown, who's in the corner. Martin takes a pass. A man on him. He will work the ball out. Graham will fire and miss on this one. Brown has the rebound, and Jacob Brown has 6 points, and the Spartans have a 6-0 lead.
Yes, Jacob's got a great game started here.
Sure has. Number 33 in front court. This is Estes. Shot from out by New Palestine. Brown has the rebound. Another rebound for the Spartans, and Garrison works it across the timeline. Here's Clay being guarded by Gizzy. Man-to-man defense. Here's a foul coming up. It'll be on number...
Maximus Gizzy, I believe.
I thought he wears number 11. I thought they signaled 21, but right, you're right, it is 11. The ref held up one too many fingers, didn't he? Garrett Wicks is in the ball game for CHS. Here's Brown again, and turn around. This one won't go for Jacob. His first miss of the night. Now going to be called on Jacob Brown as he fought for that rebound, commits a foul.
A little bit of a frustration foul there, I think.
I think you're right.
Layup.
Right. Here's Gizzy walking it into front court. He and Nunnally are the two guards. Gizzy in traffic. Shot from out. Number 33. Easton hits the first basket of the night for New Palestine. It's a 3, and Spartans' lead is cut in half to 3. Here's Martin working underneath to Garrett Wicks. A nice feed, and Garrett lays it up and in. Here are the Dragons. Here's Gizzy. Garrison on him. Feeds off into the corner. Number 5 will fire and hit a 3. He has 23s, Eric Radobush, on the season so far. This is a 3-point team, I'll say that for him. Gizzy has 40. Billups, Spartan being pressed a little bit, finally get it across the timeline. Here's Garrison, out to Billups. Wicks has it. Billups drives the baseline, feeds off. Here's Brown with a jumper from the free throw circle. Won't drop for Cole, and the rebound this time goes to the Dragons, and working into the free throw lane, and a little jump shot by Nunnally gives them a couple of points, and it's 8-8. Spartan being pressed in backcourt. Now a nice pass, and into Garrison. The ball knocked away from Clay, and a turnover on by CHS. Whistle by the official. Foul on Spartans coming up. Foul called on number 20 Wicks. Lineup change. Number 24 comes in for New Pal, Brassford. Going out is Matthew Brown. Meanwhile, inbounding is New Pal. Whistle stops play. Going to call a foul on Spartans.
By Garrison. His first.
Third foul on the Spartans of this ball game. Inbounding. Another foul on Spartans on Brown, I believe. That'll be his second. No, it's going to be called on number 20 of the Spartans. That's Wicks. That's Garrett's second. Team's fourth.
Sure looked like they were going to call it on Jacob.
Meanwhile, I thought so. Meanwhile, at the line is Estes for New Pal. Free throw drops off. He's a 6'5" senior for this Dragon team. Wicks comes out of the ball game, and Graham is back in for CHS, one of the guard spots. Here's the second free throw try by Estes. This one will drop and gives New Pal the lead for the first time tonight, 9-8. Spartans again being pressed. That was one of the contributing factors that led to the JV team's defeat, and there's a turnover caused by the press by the Spartans.
Looks like we're going to see that a lot tonight.
I think you're right. Not only will bring it in to front court for the Dragons. Out to Gizzy. Billups guarding him. Gizzy works to a teammate in the corner who fires long and misses, and the rebound goes to the Spartans.
an air ball that time, and if we can keep Gizzy from shooting, which we've done so far.
So far, so good, right?
Right.
Okay, Spartans being pressed in backcourt. Let's see how they handle it. Ever since the Richmond game, the Spartans have been pressed in just about every game, as every scout goes home from a Spartan game and said, this team has problems with the press. So we have seen it every game. There's a jumper from the free throw lane by Jacob Brown. Spartans go up 10-9. Dragons set the offense, driving down. Another foul on the Spartans.
Jonah Graham, I believe.
Raudebush was driving along. He's going to have a couple of free throws. The ref rules he was in the act of shooting. Number 14 at the line. Free throw is good. Ties the game at 10. We're in the first period with just over a minute left to play. Second free throw coming up by the Dragon. Misses off the front rim, and a couple of Spartans fight for the rebound. Brown and Garrison. Clay wins the battle, and the Spartans have the basketball. Here's Phillips. Out to Garrison. In the final minute of the first period, Brown gets a nice steam from Garrison, and Jacob Brown puts the ball in the basket, and he has 10 points. Spartans go up by 2. Here's Gizzy walking it into front court. For the Dragons goes to Eastis. Ball comes out now to Bradford. Turnover by New Pal. A foul called on a New Pal player. That was on number 24, and that's Brassfield. Wicks will come back into the game for the Spartans, and Martin will go out. And for New Pal, number 44 returns, Matthew Brown. And number 14 will head for the bench. 26.6 on the first quarter clock here tonight. 12-10, Spartans with the lead and the ball right now. Here's Clay Garrison. Phillips in traffic. Work between the circles. Spartans will hold for the last shot. We're down to 11 seconds. They better hurry. Here's Garrison working around, trying to get free. Can't. 1 second on the clock. It's a 3 by Garrett Wicks from the corner as he shoots, and the buzzer sounds as the ball is on the way to the basket. And the Spartans have a 15-10 lead at the end of the first break here tonight at New Pal. Good basketball by the CHS team.
The Eye Center of Connersville provides vision care for every member of your family. This includes treatment for eye diseases and injuries, just one of its many services. Services that include glasses and contacts, frames for every budget, sunglasses, a large selection of eyewear. Complete vision care for every member of your family, yours at Eye Center of Connersville. Scheduling an appointment for a complete eye exam is as easy as a phone call to 825-6000. Eye Center of Connersville, located at 2045 Virginia.
Okay, Larry, good first quarter, I thought.
Yes, it was.
Yes, indeed.
We're looking strong right now. It was a quick quarter, too, it seemed like.
Well, if we can break the press, I think that's the key to this ball game here in the early going, because New Pal started pressing early in this ball game. So.
Yeah, and we've done a pretty good job.
I think so. Forced one turnover, but
yeah.
Okay, it's New Pal ball. Second quarter underway from New Palestine. The long shot is out, missed. Fight for the rebound, and Clay Garrison takes it away from one of the big guys in New Pal.
And they do have some big boys.
They have plenty of 6-footers, 6+ footers,
6'4",
I should say.
6'5", a lot of them, yes.
Not the first time, though. We've been outsized, I guess.
Yes.
in the heights department. Here's Brown for the Spartan, holding. Feeds out to Billups. Back to Jacob. Here's Clay driving the lane. Can't get through. Works back out to Billups. Spartans working the ball, trying to find somebody open that can get a shot. Here's Brown. Couple of men on him, and he has to pass off. Fans behind us are giving the refs a little bit of problems here tonight.
Yeah.
Here's Graham. Over to Billups. Spartans being patient. Trying to find an opening. Here's Billups driving down, stopping about 4 feet from the goal. And Jonah Graham hits a 3, and the Spartan fans are going crazy. It's 18-10 in favor of the Spartans. 6:37 to go in the first half here at New Pal.
Urban Winkler Funeral Home in Connersville and Liberty is a family-owned funeral home. Urban Winkler Funeral Home considers it an honor to be selected to care for a family member at the time of passing. The friendly staff at Urban Winkler Funeral Home pledges to care for all your family needs to the best of their ability. 2 locations to serve you. In Connersville at 513 West 8th and Liberty at 310 North Main.
Okay, Larry, thanks. Here we go with play being resumed, and it is New Pal ball. Working it into front court. Gizzy backs his way toward the basket. Can't get a shot off, but he does get a pass off. And there's a foul called as the 3-point try is missed. They're going to give
Jonah Graham
Stars with a foul, and that sends number 24 of New Pal to the line. Brastfield, he'll have 3 free throws as he was in 3-point territory when he was fouled. Makes the first one, makes the score 18-11 favor the Spartans. Second one is in and out. Here's free throw number 3. It's the worst place you can commit a foul is when the guy's in 3-point territory. Well, it wasn't so bad for the Spartans.
Yeah.
He made 1 of 3, so
came out of that one pretty good.
and Billups has the rebound for the Spartans. Toby's in front court, goes to Graham. Jonah drives down, gets to the basket, ball knocked away from him. The Spartan ball at their end of the floor. Here's Cole Martin coming back in, and Riley Moore heads for the bench. Meanwhile, Spartan ball at their end of the court. Shot from the corner is missed by Graham, and the rebound is New Pal. Here are the Dragons, and the ball appearing on the floor, and what are we going to call here? See what one official.
No ball.
One official, right. Held ball, and the arrow points to the Spartans.
Thought he was going to call foul for a moment there.
I thought so too. In fact, one of them held up one hand, and I thought this is a foul coming up, but. Graham and Billups will move the ball across the timeline for the Spartans. No press here in the second quarter by the Dragons so far. So Spartans quickly get it into front court. Here's Garrison. Gizzy guards him. Clay drives to the sidelines. Comes out to Billups. Here's Brown. Feeds Martin up and in. Oh, Cole banks one in off the glass. 20-11. Spartans out in front here in the first half at New Palestine. Driving the baseline and falling down, and a couple of players on the floor. They're calling a personal foul on Billups at the Spartans. That's the 7th foul, so New Pal in the free throw bonus already the rest of this half. Number 5 fires a free throw and makes it. This is Radebush, Eric Radebush, one of their 6'4" seniors. 5:15 left to play, first half. Second free throw is also good. A couple of points picked up by the hometown Dragons. They pull within 7. Spartans, Billups across the timeline. Powered by the number 5, the 6'4" senior. Down and up and in. Jacob Brown lays one up. Foul is called. And it will be on 44, Brown.
That was a great play. Jacob has got that spin move.
You agree it was a great call that one of you guys behind us said?
Yeah.
Could be a three-point play for Jacob. And short, hits the front rim. Brown misses a free throw, and the rebound taken by Gizzy of New Pal. You know, a new guy in the Nebraska. No, he's not new. I thought he was new. Shot good, put up and in by Rodbush. 2-point jumper.
Point number 7 for him. Again, still Maximus Gizzy. No
22 to 15. Spartans driving in for a layup was Billups. Missed a shot, but the ball knocked away by a New Pal player. Billups inbound for the Spartans. New Pal sets the defense. Comes in to Graham. Out to Martin. Back out to Graham. Spartans will call a timeout to talk over the situation here. That stops the clock at 4 minutes and 16 seconds to be played in the first half.
American Heritage Realty. Now in its 43rd year of assisting buyers and sellers of residential, farm, and commercial properties in all of East Central Indiana is American Heritage Realty. American Heritage Realty staff of knowledgeable and experienced real estate brokers is ready to provide you with expert service when you are buying or selling real estate. American Heritage Realty is located at 603 West 30th in Connersville. Phone number is 825-1103. That is 825-1103. Everyone at American Heritage Realty says, good luck, Spartans.
Spartans ball. They're ahead here in the first half, 22 to 15. Connersville ball. New Pal sets the defense. Phillips has it. Drives down. Turns around. Feeds out to Martin. Cole starts to drive down. There's Garrison. One of those circus layups as he's about 6 feet under the basket and flips one up and it drops in.
Great pass from Cole Martin to start that.
Yeah, the kids are playing great tonight here. There's Gizzy and missing, and teammate rebounds. Whistle stops the play. A foul on New Pal.
Yes.
Number 33, Eastus, right?
Yes.
Brown will come out for the Spartans, and Ronnie Moore comes in, and a nice hand for
He deserves a little
Jacob.
rest
He certainly
here.
does. How many points is he at right now?
Jacob has a dozen. Yeah.
Okay, here we
Great
go.
game going.
This ball put in play by the Spartans. Here's Garrison getting around Gizzy, stopping, and the whistle stops the play. They're calling a foul on
Garrison.
Yes. I thought it should be the other way around, but
Yes.
what I thought doesn't count. But I thought Gizzy was all over him, and here's Gizzy with the basketball, drives along the baseline in traffic, feeds out, a long shot is missed by New Pal, and what's this about?
On Riley.
Going to call a foul on Riley Moore,
Yes.
and that'll send to the free throw line Matthew Brown for New Pal. Jacob Brown will come back in for the Spartans, replacing Clay Garrison.
Also Carter Bodwell's in the lineup.
Right, number 22. All 5'6" of him, right?
Yes.
He's a good little player, though.
Yes.
I mean, he's a great ball handler. Free throw is missed by Newpal, and Brown high to grab the rebound for the Spartans. Spartans have controlled the boards pretty well here tonight. Here's Billups. Here's Carter Bodwell being guarded by Gizzy. Carter gives to Brown. Brown underneath to Martin. A shoving foul coming up here.
Matthew Brown.
Okay, he commits a 15 foul for Newpal. Non-shooting foul, the ref rules, so it's inbounding by the Spartans. There's Brown to Jonah Graham, and Jonah misses a long attempt. Gizzy in front court for Newpal. Ball is missed on a shot. Fight for the rebound, and the little guy comes out with it for CHS.
Great rebound by Toby Billups.
Right. He took on that 6+ guy. Here's Bodwell out to Graham. 2:25 on the first half clock. 24-15, Spartans lead here at Newpal. Driving along the baseline is
nice.
Bodwell. He saw Brown open under the basket, fed to Cole, and Cole puts it up and in.
Nice play.
Absolutely. One of many here in this first half for the Spartans. There's Gizzy falling down, scooting around the floor. Apparently the ball was knocked out of bounds by a Spartan. It will be put in play by Newpal. 2 minutes and 1 second to go in the first half. Ball put in play. Here's Gizzy, their leading point maker. He fires long and misses off the front rim. And the Spartans have the rebound. Here's Billups quickly in front court. Stops, feeds out to Graham, fires, and hits a three by Jonah Graham. Spartans 29-15. Shot from out, missed by Newpal. Bounces up, hits a brace on the backboard, and it's out of bounds Spartans. Carter Bodwell and Graham will work it across the timeline. Gizzy comes out to guard the ball handler. Oh, they intercept a pass by the Spartans, and they give to Gizzy, and it rolls off. That guy must think there's a lid on that basket tonight.
Yes.
How many, does he have very many points?
He has none.
Oh, okay, well, that answers my question.
See a lot of frustration written all over
Absolutely. He's been trying, but if he stays cold, that won't make Spartan fans unhappy.
Right.
Where he is a free throw. Second one by Gizzy coming up. They have 16 points. The Spartans have 29. Second free throw is good. First 2 points of the night for Gizzy, who averages 24.3. Here's Billups in front court for the Spartans, being picked up on the guard by Radabush. Now Jacob Brown pulled out behind the free throw circle, feeds off, and driving down, ball knocked away from a Spartan, but they will keep possession. 1:04 on the first half clock. Spartans will. Nice. Jonah Graham gets another three. How many does that young guy have?
3 for him.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a great shot. Off balance.
Yes, it was. Whistle stops play. Here comes the call. Foul on number 22 of the Dragon team. No, they're calling on Spartans. Carter Bodwell. Sending Gizzy to the free throw line. Hits the free throw. Here's his second try coming up. This one is good. He's a pretty good free throw shooter.
Yes, he is.
He makes it look easy. I mean, he doesn't.
Going to have to do that a lot of times to get 24.
Yeah, we can let him shoot free throws every so often. Billups fakes his man, feeds off, but Gizzy steals the ball. He drives down on a fast break and goes in and hits the bottom of the goal. Well, there's going to be a charge, surely. Oh, no. A block on the Spartans. Come on, Ryan. Yeah. I don't know about that one. That makes the fans of Connersville extremely unhappy. But it nevertheless sends Rotterbush to the free throw line. He takes aim and fires and makes the free throw. They have 20 points. The Spartans have 32. Second free throw is up and rims off, and Brown high to grab the rebound for CHS. Quickly in front court, Carter Bodwell. Driving down on Gizzy. Gizzy knocks the ball away from him, but Carter retains possession. And they finally blow a whistle, and here's a foul coming up on number 14. That's their sixth team foul. We have 17.4 seconds to go in the first half of this ball game. Clay Garrison comes in, Carter Bodwell comes out. Lineup change for the Spartans, and Cole Martin comes out. I think Cole was hit in the face by a play. And Garrett Wicks comes in for him. Put in play the Spartans, go for the last second shot. 19 seconds on the first half clock. Here's Billups driving down. Works it out to Wicks. They're bobbled for a moment, but saved here is Jacob Brown feeding to Garrison as the buzzer sounds. It's off the side rim, and we play the half here tonight at New Pal. The score is Connersville 32 and New Palestine 20. Larry is working on the scoring right now, so the Spartans led 15-10 at the first break. Now they've worked that 5-point lead up to a 12-point lead. Well played ball. The Spartans have kept the New Pal fans sitting on their hands most of the night, which is what they want. Connersville hoping tonight to get another victory and move to 11-9. Larry has some scoring?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
For New Palestine, they are led by Eric Rotterbush. He has 8 points. Maximus Gizzy has 4 points on only 4 free throws. Blaine Nunnally, the other guard, 3. And Dawson Eastus has 4 for their total of 20. For the Spartans, Jacob Brown leads them with 12 on 6 baskets.
Here at New Palestine High School.
Jonah Graham with 9 points on 3 threes. Garrison with 2 points. Wicks with 5, and Cole Martin with 4 for their total of 32.
Okay, well played first half here. The Spartans, as we pointed out, picked up after the good win at East Central. And we're hoping that the Spartans' lead holds up here tonight. Larry?
Reed Health Sports Medicine provides athletic trainers to the Connersville Spartans through the support of the Reed Foundation. Athletic trainers are normally present at most practice and sporting events. They can respond to an injury within seconds, determine the immediate needs of the athlete, and either begin treatment or initiate emergency management within the first few minutes. If your athlete is rehabbing from a sports injury, Reed Health offers outpatient physical therapy at 1941 Virginia Avenue in Connersville.
Okay, well played half by the Spartans, and we're happy to have the Spartan fans behind us here tonight as they're helping the referees officiate the ball game. And,
yes, they are.
first ball game tonight was a loss for the JV team. They have really run into problems there. The young guys had an 11 win streak, and then they sort of hit some rough spots on the road, and they've been struggling to get a victory.
Yeah, I thought we had one there. We were up by about 10 in the fourth quarter, but we just let it slip away from us.
Right, well, they threw a press at us, and the Spartans are bothered by presses for some reason. I'm sure they practice against them, but still they sort of start turning the ball over when they're pressed.
Right.
And I'm expecting this team, New Pal, in the second half to throw a press against the Spartans.
Yeah, I'm surprised they dropped off that. They had it going there in the first quarter, but then they kind of relaxed it a little bit.
Right. So they may go back to that. I'm not sure. Well, I don't know what this is all about. They're throwing, they're throwing objects into buckets.
Yeah, they've been selling little ducks here. You throw them out on the court.
Right.
Somebody from our stand here put one in just a minute ago, I think.
Yeah, one bucket is marked pizza, one is $5, and one is $10.
Yeah.
So.
I think it bounced in, though. That may not count.
It might not. But that's interesting, something for the fans to watch here during the halftime intermission. Again, we are at halftime, and it's 32-20. Connersville leading New Palestine here in the Dragon Den, or whatever they call this gym. I don't know.
It is a lair. Yeah, it's a little surprising when you first come to New Palestine. You know, you think of a big, fancy facility, but it really isn't. It's an old gym. And it's kind of dark.
A little bit, but just so the kids can see the basket. That's the important thing, isn't it, I guess? But,
and as always, we've got probably as big a crowd as they do here.
Oh, I think so. I'm a little surprised that New Pal hasn't more people. Those are they're in the. This is the New Pal section that's in our TV3 cameras, so you can see for yourself all the empty seats in the New Pal section. But the Spartans, they really support the kids, and I know the teams, individuals, they generate energy from the fan reception that they get, and this helps the kids in their play.
Tell you what, the spirit is really here tonight in the Spartans, though. That JV game, they were into it. I mean, the varsity players were cheering. They had the crowd into it also.
They did, right. It's too bad that the kids ran into some problems there in the fourth period and lost by 50-47. Our freshman team played earlier tonight. We don't have the score, but we do know that these young guys, the ninth graders of CHS, got themselves a victory, so that's always good news. Coming up Friday night will be Franklin County Wildcats moving into Spartan Bowl, and that's a great night. It's to beat Cancer in 4 quarters, Larry. They'll have, that's an important thing. This is an annual thing between the Spartans and Franklin County, and they've raised thousands of dollars over the years for the cancer fund.
Yeah, I figure last year was huge. I can't remember what it was, but between the two schools, they raised a lot of money, and it's become a big thing.
Yes, they did, and we're happy to have it at Spartan Bowl this year.
Right.
And we'll have the Guy-Girl Dance also, which is a great annual event for Connersville High School, and we invite all of our viewers here tonight, if they can make it to Spartan Bowl on Friday night, to come out and watch the game.
Down to the final 2 games of the year, home games. Plus, I guess senior night will probably be the Northeastern game.
Right, that'll be on a week from Tuesday, the final game of the season. And sandwiched in between those 2 games is a long trip to Lawrenceburg for a conference game. And the Spartans have lost twice in conference play. They can still finish just in the upper half if they can pull off victories with Franklin County and Lawrenceburg.
Speaking of the conference, big game coming up Friday night. East Central and Greensburg.
Right, they're both East Central, though, got derailed on their hope for a championship by our Spartans, who won by 20 points at the East Central gym in their last ball game.
They can only hope to beat Greensburg and maybe go for a tie, but that's going to be a tough task to do.
It's 32-20 here at halftime at New Palestine, and the Spartans have the lead. And as we give the score, the youngsters come out on the floor, and we're about ready to resume play here tonight in this ball game, which would have been Saturday night, but the New Pal girls team was in the regional, and they thought they might advance to the night, so they moved the ball game here. But New Pal, the girls lost in the afternoon, so we could have had the ball game after all. But
right.
I know they don't want to take a chance.
I don't know whether you've heard it, but I have a number of times tonight. Boy, it's crazy to be playing basketball Monday night.
Right, that's really unusual, isn't it? I'll tell you, but there's a lot of new things happen here. And
sure.
We're just happy the Spartans have a 12-point lead.
Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency is dedicated to protecting you and your family at a price you can afford. Wilson Lawson Myers are licensed insurance professionals striving to be your agency of choice. Wilson Lawson Myers is an independent agency representing numerous companies for all your needs. Finding your right insurance begins with finding the right agency. That is Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency at 521 Central Avenue in Connersville. Phone 825-5111.
Okay, second half about over. Here are the refs on the floor, so we are about set to go. (32-20), Spartans out in front.
Yes, great first half here.
Yes, it was, and
let's do it again the second half.
Might as well. We made the trip up here, so we might as well.
Yeah.
So I'm anxious to see what New Pal, what they changed here in the halftime, what adjustments they made, and I'm sure Coach Brown told these kids what might be happening here in the third and fourth periods. New Pal ball, they'll be inbounding. It will be Nunnally who will flip it in. Freshman starter on this team. Ball taken by Rada Bush. Spartans set the defense. Here's Gizzy with the ball. Into the corner is Rada Bush. Bounces one off the rim. Cole Brown had to grab the rebound for CHS. First attempt by the Spartans here in the second half. Let's see if they can convert. Here's Garrison. Over to Brown. Martin. Drive down to the basket. Sees an open lane. Lays it up and in. Nice move by Cole Martin. Here's Gizzy across the timeline. Front court. He's bumped by Garrison. Clay Garrison commits a foul. Guarding.
His third foul.
That's not good news for the Spartans. Gizzy drives down along the baseline, can't get through. Garrison guarding him. Taken off by Estes, who tries a wild shot. Misses. The ball goes out of bounds. Spartan basketball. Here's Phillips. He'll move it into front court. Spartans set the offense. Here's Rodebush. Out to Garrison. Spartan working the ball around underneath the Garrison. Nice feed, up and in. Brown spotted Clay under the basket. Fed him the ball, and Clay puts it up and in.
That was a great play.
Yes.
Jacob Brown saw him and hit him and wide open.
Spartan lead goes to 16. New Pal ball. Driving. Taken over on the side by Nunnally. Shot missed. Graham has a rebound. Fast break up court. Now slows it up and lets the Spartans set their offense. Out to Brown, who is in the top half of the free throw circle. Look, not where Jacob is supposed to be. Brown with it. Martin with it, over to Brown. Jacob pulled way out. Here's Garrison to Brown. Jacob gets around his man, puts it up, it won't go. Rebounding this time is New Powell. Eastis with it. Here's another foul going to be called on Graham.
Another questionable call. Looks like that could have went either way.
Yeah, I think the refs behind us, they didn't appreciate that one either. No, here's a foul. I think, is this a make good? What do you think? A quick foul called on Gizzy, who was going to take the inbound pass, and all of a sudden the whistle blows, and the ref rules number 11, and that's Gizzy, and he's pleading.
He doesn't like it.
No, he's pleading his case, but Garrison with the ball. Gizzy guarding him. Garrison feeds to Billups, to Jacob Brown. Jacob backs his way to the basket, puts it up and in, banks it off the glass. 38-20, the Spartans have scored 6 points in this third period so far.
Offensive foul.
And a charge finally called on New Powell.
His third.
Okay, number 11, their leading point maker. 3 fouls and
lots of frustration.
Full timeout by the New Powell team as they've been held scoreless in this third period. Spartans have scored 6 points and they have scored 0.
It's events like this game that make our community such a great place in which to live, work, and play. All of us at FCN Bank applaud the CHS Spartans for their hard work and dedication. Thank you for reminding us once again why we all choose to call this place home. FCN, building stronger communities, one great local event at a time. Go CHS Spartans. Good luck. FCN Bank, member of FDIC.
38-20 here in the third period. Spartans out in front in this ball game at New Powell. Timeout's over. It will be Spartan putting the ball in play.
You know, I just realized that New Powell hasn't scored a point yet.
Right. We played almost 3 minutes of this third period, and the Spartan defense has held them scoreless.
Great defense.
Connersville ball. Garrett Wicks will trigger it in for CHS in backcourt. Goes to Toby Billups. Clay Garrison. Clay playing with 3 fouls. Ball into front court. Some nice pass work by the Spartans. Here's Garrison getting to Martin. Out to Billups. Garrison holds. Brown under the basket where he's supposed to be. Here's Billups to Brown. Turn around. Nice touch by Jacob Brown. One of his best ball games of the season, I think, Larry, don't you?
Yes, it is. Another one of those little spin moves inside.
There's a shot missed by New Powell. Connersville basketball. Garrison down court. Cut down. Finally, a whistle is called.
Yes.
Who are they going to call it on? They're going to call it on Clay. I think so.
Oh, wow.
That's his 4th. Clay comes out of the ball game. Graham comes back in for CHS. Here's Gizzy into front court for the Dragons. Cross-court pass. Taken off. Now here's a whistle for a Spartan reaching around.
Cole Martin, looks like.
Yeah, Cole Martin picks up a foul. That is his first of the ball game. That is the 4th team foul on CHS. And the putting in play by Eastis of New Powell. Traveling called on the New Powell player, and it's out of bounds Spartans.
Dawson Eastis takes a little steps there.
Yeah, it took too many. Graham feeds it into Billups, and Toby will help set the offense for the Spartans. He's in front court. A little bit of a press that time. Graham has the ball. He hasn't hit a 3 for a while. Jonah Goes around, out to Martin. Here's Graham. Out to Brown. Under 4 minutes to go in this third period. Foul called on New Powell. Shoving foul, I think. Give the ball out of bounds to the Spartans. That is the first on Rodebush. First one that's been called. So is it okay if I say that, Larry? I know that sounds bad.
Very physical game.
Here's Brown to Wicks from the corner. Shot dropped. It's a 2-pointer for Garrett Wicks. 42-20. Spartans out in front. They fall back on defense. Driving the baseline is Eastis, and these officials are calling a foul on Jacob Brown. 3:23 to go in the third period. Non-shooting foul gives them a lot of bounds to New Palestine.
Still no points scored by New Powell.
That's right. That's right. Another shot missed by New Powell. They've hit the rim, but that's about as close as they come. Well, they're definitely off their game, I think, but the Spartans' defense is kind of a... There's Toby Billups running through the defense of New Powell and putting it up and in. 44-20, the Spartans have the lead. New Powell has the ball. There's a shot banked up and in by number 14, Nunnally. First 2 points of the third period. Down court, Martin misses a shot, gets the rebound, scores, and fouled. Cole Martin will be at the free throw line.
Great second effort by Cole. He missed that layup, got his rebound, and forced it back up and in.
That is the fourth foul of the third period, and Cole Martin will be at the line.
Cole has 8 points right now. Off of his 20-point game down East.
That's right, right.
That was a great ball game.
Second good game in a row. Number 21, Morris McGee, will enter the lineup for New Powell, and number 24 heads for the bench. That's Bradford. Another lineup change. Riley Moore comes out, and Jacob Brown comes to the bench to get a breather here. And meanwhile, Cole Martin at the free throw line for CHS. Fires and hits. 3-point play it turns out to be for Cole Martin, number 40 on the CHS team. Here's New Powell. For the Spartans with a 25-point lead. Ball underneath. Oh, nice pass to Martin by a New Powell guy.
Yes.
Here's Carter Broadwell in the game. His ball handling is great.
Yes.
He feeds Martin, and Cole misses on the shot. A jumper from the side. New Powell ball down court. Shot missed. Martin grabs the rebound. Here it goes to Graham, out to Bodwell. Now another whistle.
No.
Take those whistles away from these officials, I think.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know either.
We're going to confer with the AD, it looks like, over here. I don't know what's going on.
Is that who that is? I don't know him.
I think it might be something to do with the
the student section.
Yeah.
Let's see what's...
Getting a little rowdy over there.
Yeah, it could be. There may have been some language or something that the official found not to my liking. So here comes some lady out to talk to the student sections along with the AD. Riley Moore with the ball under the Spartan basket. Feeds out Graham on its way at the three. Spartans putting on an offensive show here tonight.
Wow.
50-22, Spartans lead. Here's Gizzy driving the baseline, walking with the ball, but no call, and a shot from out is missed by New Powell. The fight for the rebound.
Oh my.
I thought it was a pushing foul there, but the official...
Sure did. All over Carter Bodwell there, but no call.
But 5 feet from the play, they didn't see it, I guess. Here's number 22, Logan Hobus, 6-foot senior at New Pal coming into the game. And meanwhile, New Pal has the basketball and bounding at their end of the court. Taken by Gizzy. Here comes another whistle.
Now on Carter Bogwell.
That is foul number 6 on the Spartans, 3rd on Carter. New Pal ball. Number 24 hits a 3 for New Pal. That's Brassfield. There's Martin driving toward the basket for the Spartans. Gives to Riley Moore. Riley banks one in. Riley also is on the JV team. Here is a shot from out by New Pal. Garrett Wicks gets the rebound. No New Pal player under the basket. Here for the rebound. Quickly in front court is Wicks. Here's Moore. Out to Graham. Here's Bodwell. We're in the final seconds of the 3rd period here tonight. Wicks will hold the ball. Gives to Moore. Back out to Martin. Fans behind us are applauding the Spartans ball handling right now as we are near the end of the 3rd period here at New Pal. Graham with the ball, drives down, goes through. Yeah, they're going to call a charge on Martin.
Graham.
That is foul number 7, I believe. Here's Phillips into the game. Martin comes out for the Spartans in the final seconds of this 3rd period. Meanwhile, New Pal ball with 6 seconds on the 3rd quarter clock. Here is Tanner Brock in for CHS. Heading for the bench is Graham. Quickly up court. Here's Gizzy driving toward the basket. Stops and misses. And the rebound taken by New Pal, put in, but it does not count. It happened after the buzzer. Lucas Barron is also in the game for the Spartans, and we'll catch up with all the changes here when we begin the 4th period, and that'll be coming up right after Larry.
Foles Flooring. You will find the answer to your every flooring need at Foles Flooring at 301 Beach Street in Connersville. Yes, Foles Flooring has a large selection of carpet and tile, also vinyl and laminates, luxury vinyl tiles, and hardwoods. You'll receive a free estimate on your choice of flooring plus expert installation. Their friendly staff will help you through the entire process. Foles Flooring also provides bathroom upgrades, remodeling, and custom shower systems. At 301 Beach Street in Connersville, phone 692-0800.
Well, now they're having free throw shooting contest. He missed, so.
Well, we outscored them 20-5.
Oh, that's not a bad night's work, I guess.
Great quarter. Very demoralized, I think, for the Dragons.
I think New Pal is worst dreams coming true here, I think, tonight. I mean, I'm sure they're a better team than what they're showing right now, but we'll take it, huh?
Played a great defensive game on them.
Absolutely. I mean, with the defense down at East Central, I think, I don't know, they scored 14 points or something like that, East Central, and Spartans went on for a 20-point victory. Here is Wicks hitting number 20, hitting a 3. 55-25, 30-point lead for Connersville. And driving the baseline is Dragon. Whistle stops the play. Number 20 is called for the foul, and that's the 3rd on the Spartans' Wicks. A shooting foul, number 33, Easton, is at the line for the Dragons. It's the free throw. That's their 26th point tonight. Here's the second free throw by The player from New Pal missing. Jacob Brown rebounds Connorsville over to Billups, and he'll move it into front court. There, I think there's a policeman over there in front of the student section now of New Pals. So they must mean business. I don't know what these kids were doing, but
gets worse.
Right, a misdemeanor or felony or something. There's Gizzy missing on the shot.
Still not a field goal for that young man.
Really, just the free throws is all here?
That's it.
That's unreal. I imagine people are here scouting New Pal, and they're thinking, they're wetting their lips. They're thinking, my goodness. Oh, Tanner Brock, they work the ball to him, and Tanner lays it up and in. 57 points for Connorsville. Here's another whistle stopping play.
Tanner Brock.
Tanner Brock is first. Team's ninth. Maximus Gizzy.
Well, a lot of fouls in this ball game. I'll say that for them.
Yes.
And the shooting foul, yes, that's the ninth foul on the Spartans. So it'll be at the free throw line from now on every foul. A couple of free throws. Gizzy now has 5 points. Am I right?
That's right.
Okay.
5 free throws.
5, and his average is 24.3. Here's his second free throw. It drops through. He's a good free throw shooter, I'll say that.
Yeah, we know that.
He's getting a lot of practice tonight, isn't he? Brock with the ball, being pressed in backcourt. Finally moves it. No, Wicks finally gets it across the timeline with a bounce pass to Billups, and Kobe's trip, falls down, loses the ball, but a teammate grabs it back. Tanner Brock has it. Over to Brown. Jacob on the near side. Drives toward the basket, lays it up. Banks went in. I don't know, is that kid missed tonight?
That gives him 18 points so
okay.
9 field goals.
New Pal ball. Well, there's a guy walking in 2 steps. Finally, the ref decides to agree with me. Connorsville ball on the turnover.
Yeah, they changed their mind.
No, well, what's going on with these refs?
Yeah.
These fellows need to get the rule book out. So it will be New Pal ball after all. Goes to Estes, cross court, driving down, and another whistle stops play. What's that one about? Holding foul on Toby Billups. The ball went in, but it nullified the basket, and a couple of free throws for Gizzy again. Gizzi. It's an unusual name, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yep.
Makes the free throw. Second one by the senior from New Pal.
Nope.
Second one is good. He's going to bring his average up here if he...
Yeah, 8 for 8 on the free throws.
Right. Here's Brock in front court. Spartans break the press with moving the ball quickly up court. Timeout going to be taken by the Spartans, who lead 59-30 with just under 6 minutes left to play in tonight's game at New Pal.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Connorsville Spartan Sports. Contact your local Edward Jones financial advisors, Gina Hartman, Devin Hornsby, and Gary Reebsummer for your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Some of the New Pal fans are leaving, Larry.
Yes.
I guess they said, I've seen enough, and are heading for the doors, the exits.
Things must have calmed down in the New Pal student section. The police have left.
I don't know what was going on over there, but it must have been serious to bring in the police. Well, it's been all Spartan ball here tonight. The kids have really with East Central game and this game. I think they've regained the magic they had in the early part of the season when they ran off 7 straight wins.
They played great here tonight, offensively and defensively.
Oh, absolutely, and not too many turnovers. They only had 5 at East Central, and they may be matching that tonight. Here we go. Wicks with the ball goes to Garrison. Billups in lineup along with Brown and Graham to complete the 5. Driving down is Billups, works to Graham. Here's Garrison driving the baseline.
Wow.
Whistle stops the play. Foul will be called on number 5. That's Rodebush. It's only the 5th foul on New Powell. Spartans going to commit a 10. I could say the only 5th foul called. Is that okay to say only the 5th foul called?
Yes. I think the ref got a little confused. He thought somebody fouled out there.
Yeah, I don't know. These guys are struggling here tonight, these refs. But, oh my goodness. Brown tries to tap the inbound pass in. Just missed. Yes, it was a super play.
Threw it up in the air, and Jacob tried to tip it in without catching it. Almost.
New Powell ball. Here's Gizzy. 5 minutes and 20 seconds to be played here tonight at New Palestine. Number 5 drives along the baseline. He stopped. Rodebush stopped. Yeah, put up and in. Who scored that?
Eric Rodebush.
Oh, okay, thanks. I missed the call.
Yeah.
Billups in front court for the Spartans. Wicks with the ball. Here's Brown. Spartans lead 59-32. We're almost halfway through the final period. Here's Garrison driving down. Zigzagging his way through the defense, and he's on the floor, and a long player from New Powell also, and Kerry Brown heads to see if his player's okay, as
he took a hard hit.
Fall by Clay Garrison, but he's a tough kid.
Yes, he is.
He's being Coach Brown talking to him, asking if he wants to come out. I believe he will. Yeah. Clay's played a great game tonight, as all the kids have.
Yes, he has.
They all have contributed just really great here tonight, and that's what it takes to win a ball game against a team like this New Powell squad. I mean, everybody has to contribute when they're on the floor. What are these refs doing?
I don't know.
Well,
we've lost control of the game.
I think they're a little bit confused as to what's happening here. Meanwhile, we have Cole Martin at the free throw line for Connersville. Cole fires and makes it. Second shot by Cole Martin coming up. Cole in the lineup for the Spartans, along with Graham, Billups, Garrett, Wicks, and Jacob Brown. Second free throw good. 61 points for Connersville tonight, well above their usual offensive average. A 3 is put in by Rodebush for New Powell. Long pass down court to Martin, and he's hacked as he pushes up and in. Let's see if he scores. He'll be at the free throw line. Long pass to him.
Great pass.
He has a free throw coming, and the field goal counts. Wicks goes out of the game. Garrison comes back in. He convinced Coach Brown that I want to finish this game, Coach. Meanwhile, Cole Martin at the line. 63 Spartans have scores. They have 64 now, and lead 64-35.
Dawson East is back in for the Dragons.
It'll be New Powell ball. Four teams in front court, Nunnally. Spartans on defense. Number 5, a jumper from the free throw from the baseline, missed by New Powell. And now Martin is with the basketball, and They're going to call, it should have been a foul.
3 guys.
Yeah, they threw Martin on the floor. And the ref ruled a held ball. And it ends up in the hands of Newpal. I don't know. Pass comes out to Eastus. Gizzy starts to drive in traffic. Keeps going.
He's going to get
puts the ball and finally gets a field goal tonight. Graham will inbound for the Spartans. A press goes to Billups. Down court. Feeds to Martin. A cold shot won't drop for him. And it's Newpal ball. Here's Gizzy hitting a 3. Well, he might be getting hot, but it's a little bit late. 3:39 on the clock here at Newpal. 64-40. Spartans grab the lead. Here's a timeout call.
Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, gives you the very best deal in tires. Don has all major brands available in stock and in all price ranges. You can rely on Don's Auto Sales and Tires, in business for over 40 years. And Don's Auto Sales has a large selection of quality pre-owned vehicles in prices ranging from $1,000 to $30,000. Need new tires or a quality vehicle? Available from Don's Auto Sales and Tires at 126 West 2nd Street in Connersville. Phone number 825-7730.
3:39 to be played in tonight's ball game here at New Palestine. And the Spartans have been in control since the opening tip almost.
Yes, they have. This has been a great ball game played here tonight.
Yes. Spartan fans are happy they made the trip here to this Indiana city. Play's about to be resumed, and Jonah Graham will trigger it in for CHS. Comes into Martin, back to Graham as a little bit of a press being applied, but the Spartans with some good pass work break it up. Here's Martin. Cross court to Billups. Back out to Brown. Spartans can do some ball handling here and eat up some clock. Billups to Brown. Back out to Billups. Just over 3 minutes left to play. Fans are applauding here behind us. Billups puts one up, won't go for him, grabs the rebound, scores this time. Whistle stops the play. Toby will be at the line. Toby Billups at the free throw line. The Spartans have scored 66 points in this ball game. Their average is 44. Toby getting ready for the free throw. Has one shot coming. Up and drops her. Letter, you're going to have your hands full with the scoring here tonight. I mean,
yeah, that's a good problem.
That's right. Absolutely. When the Spartans are on the on the lead end, right. Newpal ball. Here's Gizzy, a jumper, misses this one. And Toby Billups with the rebound for CHS. Picks up speed, drives down, feeds to Martin, out to Graham. Here's Jacob Brown. Spartans will go into their passing offense here and letting the clock tick down. A little over 2 minutes left to play in tonight's ball game. Here's Graham to Brown. Fans of Connersville enjoy this keep away that the Spartans are doing right now. There's a loose ball. Brown will saves it for Connersville. Back out to Billups. Spartans go into their passing offense here. Clock ticking down to 2 minutes. They're up 67-40. A 27-point per game lead. Well, the official says enough of this, so they'll call a foul. Foul going to be called on not only a Newpal. Jonah Graham will be at the line. Jonah is a 75% free throw shooter. Spartans will be bringing some starters out. Brown And Garrison. Into the game is Carter Bodwell and Riley Moore. Brown at the free throw line misses. Graham at the free throw line misses the shot. And the rebound taken by New Powell. Driving down, getting up close for a shot. Missed. That was Nunnally. Spartans with the rebound. Here's Graham. Works to Martin. Spartans go again to their passing game. Moore, Graham, Martin. Cole drives down, feeds to Bodwell. 1:20 on the clock. Here's Bodwell. Loose ball knocked away, but Riley Moore with a nice save for Connersville. And now 3-4 guys around him. Finally a whistle called. And the foul will be called on Bradfield. Couple of free throws for the Spartans. Carter Bodwell is being talked to by official and Coach Brown. I think Carter was hit in the face. He may have a black eye tomorrow.
Yes. That's a pretty good shot.
Tanner Brock coming in for the Spartans. And we have Josh Williams coming in, a freshman for the Spartans. Braxton Myers comes in. Meanwhile, Riley Moore at the free throw line. And Lucas Barron coming in for the Spartans. So they have sent in some of the young guys off the bench. Riley Moore misses his free throw. He'll get a second attempt, though. 10 fouls called on both teams here tonight. Second free throw is good. Riley Moore drops one in. 68-40, the Spartans. Here's New Powell. Shooting from out, missing. They grab the rebound. Loose basketball, saved by New Powell. A shot from out by New Powell, missed. Rebounding New Powell, and finally a bucket. Number 4 finally gets one to drop for him. Number 4, which we don't have. Yes. He will forever remain anonymous. So. No, the late in the season, a lot of them move kids up, and they don't change the roster, and they don't tell us. Here's Lucas Barron for the Spartans. Out to Brock. Tanner feeds off to Williams. 31 seconds left to play. The Spartan fans standing to applaud the kids here tonight for the great job that they did. Brock with the ball. 19 seconds on the clock. Spartans will play keep away here in the final seconds of this ball game. 11 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great victory for the Spartans here at New Powell. Who would have thought? Final score in this ball game: Connersville 68 and New Palestine 42. Spartans by quarters led 15-10 at the first break, 32-20 at halftime, 52-25 at the end of 3. And they go on to get their 11th victory of the year with a 68-42 final score. And New Palestine falls to 10-11 on the season. So there you're going to have the scoring, but right now, let's sell something.
Okay. George's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment welcomes you to stop by our Connersville location at 330 East 5th Street. George's is proud to offer you friendly hometown service and the convenience of free delivery. Also, our medical equipment staff is there to help with whatever you need. George's Floral and Gifts has that special something for any occasion: birthdays, weddings, bereavement, or to brighten someone's day. George's, we are here for you. 825-6251.
Okay, Larry, let's have the scoring fixed up. Good.
Yes, I do. For New Palestine, Eric Rauterbush has 13 points. Maximus Gizzi, leading scorer, winds up with 13, but he only had 4 that first half, 4 free throws. Blaine Nunnally with 2. Steele Brassfield with 3. Dawson Eastis had 5 for a total of 42. The victorious Spartans, Jacob Brown with 18 on 9 field goals. Cole Martin, another great ball game, 14 points tonight for Cole. Jonah Graham had 12 on 4 threes. Clay Garrison 4 points, but he played a great ball game, both sides of the ball. Toby Billups with 5. Garrett Wicks had 10. And Riley Moore with 3 for their total of 68.
Okay, Larry, thanks a lot. And here's one more message for you for our sponsors.
The place to eat in Connorsville is Mancino's Pizza and Grinders, 303 West 30th Street. Dine inside or carry out, at home or where you work. Delivery from Mancino's is always free. The number to call, 825-6155. Choose from a large menu, and there is a special youngsters menu. Choose the house specialty, the Great Spartan Classic. Enjoy the sports atmosphere by viewing all the Spartan sports memorabilia. Mancino's Pizza and Grinders, 303 West 30th. Open daily 11 to 10. Phone number 825-6155. A proud Spartan booster.
Okay, thanks, Larry. The Spartans and New Pal in the current series have played 8 times, and the Spartans have won 6 of them, so that's not bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Say that after every game would be wonderful, but tonight I think everybody in this gymnasium was surprised at the poor showing by New Pal and the great play by the Spartans.
Right, and I think our defense contributed to a lot of that poor showing from New Pal.
Well, defense wins your ball games, and I say they win your ball games, and offense sells your tickets.
And they were on it tonight, both sides of the ball.
Absolutely. I mean, I could find nothing wrong with the way our kids played here tonight, and this is a great time to peak here because we're getting ready for the sectional.
Right, and that duo of Jacob Brown and Cole Martin really paying dividends here.
It is, and our guards played well tonight too. I mean, like we mentioned earlier, everybody on the floor contributed really.
Yeah, it was tough losing Ethan Smith, but Cole Martin has stepped up, and he's filled the gap there for us.
Absolutely. They look very good tonight, and they've got 2 more ball games this weekend. Friday night, Franklin County comes to Spartan Bowl, and the Spartans travel to Lawrenceburg on Saturday night. And the sectional pairings are coming up this Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock. No TV of it, but it will be on the website of the IHSAA, and that's the address to watch the pairings is ihsaatv.org. And again, that will be coming up at 3 o'clock this Sunday afternoon, and then a week from Tuesday will be sectional starting, and we'll know who plays who Sunday afternoon about 5 o'clock. Spartans are in 3A, sectional 29. They start the show with 1A. So it'll probably be around 4 o'clock when the pairings come up for the Spartans. So everybody I know is anxious to find out who the Spartans play, and Spartans hosting a sectional. So
right, that's great to have a sectional. And like you and I were talking on the way up here, it's hard to believe we're at that point in the year.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I know you're anxious to call the sectional, and I was going to introduce you earlier as the voice of the Spartans at Spartan Bowl, and this is 29 years?
29 years will be at the end of the year, yes.
Okay, 29 by 20 games a season. Can you figure that out in your head?
I've tried, but it's a lot. Yeah,
a lot. Well, you do a great job as the announcer at Spartan Bowl, and
well, I appreciate that. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun working with you tonight.
I really appreciate your help here tonight, and you brought us a win, so I'll credit you for the great win here tonight. Yeah, unfortunately, the JV team fell 50-47. They're trying to get their season straightened out here after they had a great start, but they ran into some bumps in the road. But I'm sure they've got 3 games left too. Spartan Bowl Friday night, Franklin County.
back on the win track.
That's right. They've got 3 chances, and as we mentioned, the Franklin County Friday night, at Lawrenceburg Saturday, and back at Spartan Bowl on a week from tomorrow with Northeastern. So it's been a joy here tonight, and the Spartan fans go home happy with this big win of 68-42 over the New Palestine Dragons.
Yes.
Spartans now 11-9. New Pal is 10-11. The Spartan Game on TV3 has been brought to you by American Heritage Realty, George's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment, Reed Health Connersville, Don's Auto Sales and Tires, Edward Jones Financial Advisor.
Also, FCN Bank, Foles Flooring, Mancino's Pizza and Grinders, Urban Winkler Funeral Home, Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency, and the Eye Center of Connersville.
Thanks, everybody, for watching tonight's game here on TV3. We appreciate you tuning us in. John Powley is on our studios at Connersville. For Justin Roberts, who is our great tech guy here on the scene with us, and for Larry Myers, this is Franz Schommel. Thank you, as always, for watching Spartan Sports on TV3 from New Palestine. Good night, everybody.